Now it's studios every day and night. Try to convince myself it's gonna be alright.
What's going on, guys? It's ItsDjLee. Welcome back to On Tour DJ. And today I want to talk about the blend, the 3 stages to your blend. And the reason why I want to cover this is because this is the first technique you're gonna need in mixing. A lot of people want to learn scratching first. You can't learn scratching until you learn how to blend or mix. Alright, guys. So getting right to the topic, I'm gonna use the song Hip Hop Romeo. And if you guys know me, you guys know Hip Hop Romeo, one of my favorite songs. Check it out right now on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Tidal, YouTube. Check it out. Everything is there. Promise you guys. I'm going to leave the link actually below in the description, you guys. Check that bad boy out. So I'm going to play this song. If you guys remember how this song goes, let's set up our cue points real quick. Now, in my last video, we spoke about hot cues. I'm going to set up my first hot cue in the beginning at the intro. I always do that for some reason. That helps me to always know where the beginning of the song is. And that's always going to go on slot number 1. Alright, so let's play that real quick. We'll let that bad boy run out until we get our verse. So as you guys can see, that was 4 bars, which means that this is not a 4 bar intro. It's looking like an 8 bar intro. Yes, of course I know.
I said, I find it funny how.
So I set my second cue point right there at I said, boom, with that kick drum hits. Right there with that kick drum hits.
I find it funny how we not the same.
So if I were to loop that right there, because it's right here pinpointed on the exact note. It's not before it, it's not after it. If I were to loop this right here, it would be a perfect loop. I could loop this for about 4 bars. You want to make sure you guys are setting up your hot cues on target, on the exact transient. If you have a kick drum on the first transient, don't let it be too far with a space in between the kick drum and this is your cue point. Put it right there on the transient.
I find it funny how we not the same.
It's gonna help you out with your mix, I promise you guys.
The feeling's different, money ain't to blame.
Right out the door and tried to walk away.
I find it funny how.
So you see how that was such a smooth transition right back to the beginning? Because of that specific loop right there. I looped at the right spot. I put that cue point at the right spot. We'll talk about loops in my next video, but that cue point's at the right spot. So let's go back to the beginning real quick. We got our 8 bar intro, then we got our verse coming in. So right there where I say I said, I want to have another cue point right here. In case I want to ever scratch that record in, and I'm playing on a different track, and I want to scratch that bad boy in, that's going to be my scratch point.
I find it funny how we not the same.
That's going to be my scratch point. I can either do it from the green, it's not going to sound as pretty and as clean, or I could do it from right here on that clap. There on that clap note. The green will sound better on most scratches. Alright guys, remember that, keep that in mind. And that's going to be my cue points. So let's just order these out in a better way. So 1 is going to be the beginning, 2 is going to be our drop for the verse, and we'll leave this scratch as 5. I like to leave the scratch as 5 for some reason. It's right there, it's easy for me to remember. And the last loop I usually do, the last cue point I usually do is going to be the hook, which is somewhere in this song, of course.
You better let me go. You took the numbers right up out the phones. Now it's studios.
So that's it right there. Studios every day and night.
Studios every day and night. Trying to convince myself it's gonna be alright. Now I'm cooking up like there's 100 stoves. Gotta get the cash before that money goes. Yo, who really taught you how to walk like that? Different swag, who taught you how to talk like that? Shopping sprees in the mall, we just buy tags. I set it off, cause pretty don't buy bags.
So that's our whole hook right there. And that's gonna be that
Studios every day and night.
Alright, now coming up is going to be the mix part. I'm going to separate these videos only so that we can have a better understanding of what's going on. This was pretty much setting up those hot cues before your initial mix. Alright, now in my next video I'm going to talk about the I have 3 stages of mixing. I have matching your BPMs, matching your tempo, or your rhythm or your tempos, then I have the actual transition. Alright guys, That's going to be our 3-step method. Stay tuned until my next video. Like and subscribe. And I promise you guys don't want to miss it. Until next time, it's DJLee and I'm out.
Dead president's the only thing I represent. 5 to 20, 150, hundreds and everything. Let it ring, let it ring. You hear the crowd, hear the chants, man, I've been a king. Who really taught you how to